Hello guys, today we're gonna study on how we can develop a simple Java program or Java application, of which we're just going to develop a copy, delete, clear and paste application. So in this you need to have some skills in web programming in Java. Those are graphical user interface programming, and this is the file developed this system. Actually it is running okay, but let's go and study inside on what we've implemented for it to work perfect. So in this part, we of course we have to create a file of which we call a program to be objects.add and objects.add.java. This is the file name of our application, and now in this file name you see here, after it has been gone into the program, it this public class extends JFrame, it has to have the same name as this file name here. So now in this program, let's start from the section of importing all what we need, the Java packages that we're gonna use in developing our system. So in this, I'm importing java java.io.star. This means I'm calling all the Java packages of which are containing the input and output devices. So if we type other letters, it can respond via the keyboard. So in this, you see, if I hover through here, you can see there are other files which have been minimized within here. So if I click here, you see all my files, all the imports that I need to go to use. Now for you, what I need from you is just post a video and copy the code to your file, and then after that you'll continue the video. So now in this, we're just importing all the packages required. So I comment importing Java packages. So from here up to this point, packages. So now since we okay, I apply free lookup of all these. Now we need this one to get together for for example, these values like these ones, the close menu here, and then the minimize and the maximize patterns, they're going to be catered for with the AWT. Not this one, meaning I import everything which I don't know. Actually, I don't want to care of all this crap and what it does, but I'm a programmer and I need this. So in this, up to this point here, this is where I've imported all my documents, and you see here this is going to handle events as we click. Maybe for example we click, we are just pressing a button, or we click here a button, so that it can do something later on that you're going to see. So in this, after importing all those, so what I need from you now is that you listen carefully in this section, since we're gonna declare some variables like in the option pane. You may need to require some other things like JLabel, JPattern, J text area, text field, and all those stuffs. And if you see here, I've declared all of them, after which these are the ones. JLabel, it is just going to it is just a matter of having something that gonna print, like tell us this is hello, this is home page, something of the kind. So this one is just a label. After that, we wanna declare some private variables like JPattern. We have pattern 1, pattern 2, and pattern 3. Later on you'll see their functions. And also text area, it's all the same as HTML. the space that is going to provide us in order to enter some text. And you see here, this is going to be contained here, enter text here, and this is the spacing, the height and the width. After that, we also need another one. This one has no importance of having something to be printed inside, but although we can put something here, but as per the application, we need it to just copy and then paste it to another file which is empty. That is why I'm just avoiding it in the second text area. So in the text area now, we are calling the layouts now. Set the layout for our application. Now setting the layout, it is how it is going to look like during running or during the testing of our system. So set layout, new flow layout, and then from here, this is, we are just calling functions. Actually, let I run through down here where I've implemented action listeners for each of the functions that we are going to do. So first, for this, it's going, you see event here, if it is it's also declared here. It is going to be called here as a constructor of this function. And now you see here, since this one is going to deal with the event deletes. Actually, this is for the delete pattern, and you see here, after that, I'm gonna have a pattern which is going to call the delete function. And you see pattern, new pattern, delete, add a pattern here, and then in this add a pattern here, it's going to listen to the something that is going to be clicked here, as in the EVT. In this pattern is the one which is listening for an action. That is why if you use this variable, and it will apply with the other ones. You see here it has EVT1 and EVT2, the other one respectively, as if they call or these constructors up here. And for these constructors to work, we need to have their functions working also. So these are the functions we have here, and this up to this point here, this is the function for function for copying data which is going to be contained in our text area field. And also this one need you to understand better. So function for delete, so clear, it does the same thing. Public class event delete implements action listener, and then public void action performed, if action event EVT. This is just a text area. This is a variable that we declared up here, and we see we now just using it in order to call us to set a text. If now we click this button of event delete, we need to just see empty or in the document something which is empty, and now you see here sets empty or null, so meaning there is nothing that is going to be displayed there. So then and also this one function for copy, it is going also to call the event handler EVT1, and it's gonna get text. It is going to copy the text from the text area 1, and then it will keep it inside. That is why we imported file packages like IO. So in the clipboard, it is going to store our content, the content that we've copied in order to paste it to the other text area field. So in this, it is holding it within the keys, the keyboard keys, and then the last thing here is that we need to implement a function for pasting. So function for pasting. So yes, now after the function for pasting. Now this is where we need to concentrate also so much, since we have the data that is held up here in our keypad. We need to transfer it back. That is why we are using this function here as transferable creep data. It's going to get the contents. Now clipboard that we copied here, we add some data here which we get now the contents. It set at first it was setting the contents, and in the second point it is getting the contents that we copied from the above here. And that is why now we are using it to be in form of a string, such that all the data that is going to be copied from above, it is taken as a string and it is going to be copied and pasted here at T1. It is the text area one that's after the second one that we declared up here, that we didn't assign anything here in between. So after this, this is checking for all errors. This one trying to fix if it's a string. If it's not a string, it is gonna give us an error, and else it's gonna paste the code. And then after all this, we need to call the main function in our class. So in this, we are just initializing our main function in our main class of our project, which is objects add obj. I'm using this as an object of my own, initializing it, and then new objects. So after this, this is the constructor for our function, and then from here we are setting default operation. So this means a default operation jframe.exit underscore on underscore close. It means if we click in our GUI application, if we click the close menu here, it is going to close. That is why we are giving this one. Otherwise it will not function if you close it using without this function here. And also this one, we are just sizing it up and also setting to be visible. And then this is just the title of our application, like this one, Java fast GUI stroke GUI apps and all this crap here. In ours, this is the code. This is the code that is going to be displayed as our title. And yeah, we are ready to go now. After this, we are just running a program to check if it is working perfect. I hope you understand, you people. So if you want to run the program, you click here and then you wait for it to run, and you see we are waiting. So yeah, so let's select the resource. Okay, on the save. Let's wait. Loading slow, but we can just wait. My machine, in fact, we need to have a good machine having a good processor speed so that we can run our programs now. I see the code. Hi, what's up? Hey guys, what's the problem with this? It's taking longer than I expected. Oh, now it's working just right now. Oh, now our program has been executed, and you see all this bunch of stuff that we did here. Let's aside. So you see, copy, delete, and paste. Copy, delete, and paste. This is the title, and it's working perfect. And you see all this bunch of stuff I was telling you here. These are the ones that we have here. It's the same as this one. This is the one that is giving us all those stuff. And then which one? I have this hello copy paste up, copy paste up. You see, hello copy paste up. This is just a label, and then enter text here, enter text here. So you need, by default, we have some text inside our text area here. Now that we have here, if we want to, we can either delete it. If I click delete button, you see it is gone. And if I try to copy, there is nothing here. So if I want to paste, it is nothing copied. So I have to type some information. Hello Josephat, actually that is my name. Hello Josephat. So I need to copy this hello Josephat and then I paste it down here. So I click, I cannot even select because Java by default it can select all of it. So I click copy and then I come down here, I paste. You see, awesome, it's now pasted all the information that we have here, and now you see we are ready to go. The program is working perfect. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Josephat Oyondi in my YouTube. Thank you, bye, hope to see you again.